finding me.
Hi!
What? Hi. We need to talk about the Disney rash, because that is
If
important.
anybody needs to
So that's
know
what I
about
was
the
going
Disney
to
rash,
get into.
let me know. I'm an expert. I got it really bad in July.
Awful. You didn't even get it during a race, though. You got it
Just at the parks.
just at the park.
It was mid-July when it was super hot, like over 100 degree heat index.
So what that tells me is,
And I'm old.
is Disney parking and park hopping in the summer is a contact sport. Right?
Pretty much.
Ooh, character stop. There's lots of character stops here, babe.
Are there?
Yeah, how are you feeling?
My hip's tight and my feet itch, but I feel pretty good. I didn't run last week.
Oh,
We'll see. I don't remember what my time was last year, but I'm hoping to beat it. I bet I can find it on my phone.
We'll just make it up.
That character stop wants to meet the donuts.
I was telling Nick earlier today that having removed the stress of like a time, like wanting to be like the fastest that I can be, removing that stress and like changing my mindset to my goals, being like, oh, that race seems fun, and I just want to finish and feel good at the end of it and not feel super gross. Like that.
What is something about you if you're against?
Okay, so we are about 0.7 miles in, and we're going to do the first annual donut trivia with Dad.
Trivia with Dad.
Yes, it's all about donuts.
Well, I was a state trooper, so of course police officers would be experts on donuts. Hardy, har.
Yeah, way to lean into stereotypes. Well, ironically, that is one of the questions
But you know
on
the
here.
reason why?
That is the question. What is the reason why donuts are associated with police officers?
All right, let's go on this. Back about 30 years ago, at night, there wasn't any restaurants open.
Sure, yeah.
Like today, you got all these restaurants serving breakfast.
24 hours.
24 hours, you know, what is it? Omelet House or, you know.
Oh, yeah, Waffle House.
Waffle House, those places.
Yeah.
They're just out there. Well, back then, you didn't have anything open except donut shops.
Yeah, okay.
And Dick Foster was like, owned Dojo Donuts. He's passed on. But, you know, he would get in there like at 3 in the morning.
Okay.
To start making his donuts for the day. So
whole day.
you know, it's our lunchtime, like 4 in the morning if you're working a midnight to 8 shift.
Yeah.
Oh, where do they go? Let's go over to the donut place.
Because they're open.
And then, you know, it's the only place open, so well, Highway Patrol, we'd show up, and then here comes some Columbus PD officers, and a couple of Westerville units. They go like, so all of a sudden you got 4 or 5 patrol cars parked out front. What's going on? And you can also get day-old donuts for free. Which appeals to
yeah.
Scottish
The day-olds.
Yeah, the day-olds there. He's getting ready to throw them out.
The Scottish pocket book.
Yeah. Oh, that's a fine.
Y'all drink the day-olds.
Yeah. If the donut was too stiff, you just pretend it was a bagel. So, but that's where that got started. You know, that's the only places that you could eat was at donut shops. You know, what was it? Dunkin' Donuts and all those guys. Like they're open at 3 or 4 in the morning. So that's the only places you could go there and stuff.
I read somewhere while I was trying to research for this that donut shops have the lowest rate of like overnight crime.
Oh.
They tend not to get robbed.
Yeah.
So the stereotype holds true even though they might not be as populated with police officers as they used to be. Question number 2.
Question number 2?
Yeah. What is the most popular donut flavor in the United States?
Ooh, man.
What do you think?
Well, they all have their qualities.
Yeah.
Pluses and minuses.
Yeah.
I can only go by what I would like, which I'm weird because I don't like weird fruity stuff on it.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's just the plain old cake donut.
Just the cake donut?
The cake donut that you take and you dip in your coffee or your milk or something.
Okay.
The stick one or the glazed donut there can go with that. But I'm gonna Oh, I love those cake donuts.
The cake donuts.
People used to think that I was really
Like the unflavored, like just the,
just cake. Just that's it. It's a circle, little thing. So
yeah.
it's been dropped in the grease, and it's you know it's crispy on the outside.
Yeah.
So,
Not the raised ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Those ones are pretty good.
So you got the Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
So it's not like those kind.
Yeah, not the ones with like yeast that are like raised and
Yeah,
fluffy,
not
like
that raised. It's little stiffer
the heavier ones.
The heavier ones there.
Yeah. Well, according to the interwebs,
Oh,
the most popular donut flavor in the United States is the plain glazed.
plain glazed. Well, that's close.
Yeah, which I'm assuming is like the yeast one,
Yeah,
right?
I would think it's the Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, but it would appear that you are right in that it's something that's like not too crazy.
Yeah, but that was what they would go like, hey, would you like this with this fruit on it, Nick? Would you like
With
this
a jelly,
stuff
do you want a jelly
with
donut?
weird jellies and stuff? And I go like, nah. And you go like, man, that guy's got great willpower. But if it was a cake donut, give me the whole box. I'll see you later. And I just eat that all one after the other and stuff.
The willpower goes out the window if it's a plain donut.
Yeah, people don't even know. They don't know what they're missing.
You can't account for poor taste.
Yeah.
Honestly, right?
Don't taste donut. I got it.
Let's see. The next question I have is which country is credited with inventing the donut? Which country is credited?
It's going to be England or it's going to be United States. I'm going to go with, I know it was back in the 1800s and the guy made, I think it's England.
You think it's England?
I think it's England because it's a Navy thing that they cooked. I knew it was, I think, with a Navy in this, they like the kind of the fried pastry like that, but it was always really doughy or
Like
in the middle.
Raw in the
Raw in the middle.
Raw in the middle.
And this guy, they just had an anniversary about him coming up there. I think we had like 100 year or 150 years of donuts or something. And he's the one that thought, hey, let's poke a hole in this thing and then fry it. And then the whole thing was cooked then.
He just stole one of my questions.
Mixable, a wrath of useless knowledge.
I had no idea my dad was a donut historian.
Right, you thought it was funny. Things to do when you're like,
Yeah, who's feeding into stereotypes now?
things to
The
do
state
when you're-
trooper, a donut historian.
You're not spending your time trying to make money or improve your life. Okay, let's read about donuts.
Let's find out about donuts.
Yeah,
Okay, so you think it's England?
I'm thinking it has to do with the Navy, so it's either going to be United States or England, but I'm going to lean on England here.
Okay. So again, according to the interwebs, it's actually the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Yes, it's the Dutch.
Netherlands. Oh,
The Netherlands is what it says. And it says, while food resembling donuts has been found in many ancient sites, the earliest origins to modern donuts are generally traced back to the oily cake.
oily cake.
The oily cake Dutch settlers brought with them to early New York or New Amsterdam.
Wait a minute. Okay. It's,
Yeah.
Still under you.
You're like, I
Still
was.
under Dutch. I said, wait a minute. You made it to the North American continent. You're American now.
So yeah, oily cakes.
Oily cakes.
Yeah.
But this one was like they always had these cakes, but to make the donut with the hole in it,
Yeah.
that wasn't until like the 1850s or 60s or something like that,
Okay.
or even later that some guy came up with that thing.
Oh man, donut daughter trivia is getting fact checked by
Fact
donut
checked.
dad. Oh no.
Yeah, sorry, man. You are what you eat, son. Hey.
It's true, it's true. So we're almost at the halfway point already. Oh, this is over here. Oh yeah, Track Road.
Now I used to run down Cooper. I'd start off at 3. You know, are we like the last ones here?
Probably. We might be the last ones. And you know what? I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with that.
Because I'm having fun.
The things we do.
Yeah.
For some privacy.
As our unofficial training guides, the slackers say.
Yeah.
It's more important to PR and fun.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah. Well, today we're PRing and donut trivia. Yeah. Don't be a course cutter. Don't be a course cutter. Course cutters. The arrow's over here. It's not over there. It's over here.
We may not be the last. I don't think there's this one lady behind.
Yeah. Oh,
Unless those. I could have sworn we passed a couple people.
oh, we did.
Ice rink?
It's like a street hockey.
Oh, that's cool.
Neat.
Oh, they got a BMX
Ooh.
trail there.
Wow. Next question.
Next question.
How many donuts does the average American consume each year? How many donuts does the average American consume per year?
Well, there's those healthy people. They kind of bring the average down a little. How many dozen?
No, just how many donuts?
How many?
That should be an indicator
Yeah.
that they're wrong.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 150.
150.
150
Okay, so
donuts. Not 150 dozen.
yeah,
150.
which is 150 donuts. So according to the interwebs, it's hold on to your hat. Hold on to your hat. According to the interwebs, it is 10 to 12 donuts
10 to 12.
per year. I've had that this week.
That's the reason you should not take surveys. These people lie.
Yeah, 10 to 12 donuts
you
per
got those
year.
guys, I'm gonna feel like it's well, if they're, because you got the folks in their office and who's buying donuts today and
Yeah.
they're grabbing 2 or 3 every day or
Yeah.
something. I would think. I
Yeah.
was trying to be nice and say only 100.
Only 100 per year. Yep, right? Who are
Yeah.
the people that can just have one?
You can have one. I mean,
Yeah.
you eat them till you kind of get sick of them.
Right.
But then,
But it's never just one donut that gets you there.
What, do they have it like there's a standard size donut? Because you know you get those at
the mini-
Kroger's. There's like
Yeah. And then like what about donut holes?
donut holes.
Yeah. I have so many questions.
Or now are they saying donuts? But then Long John's is not technically a donut.
Yeah. But yeah, like it's kind
Or
of
the
like an
twisty
eclair.
ones Or the
Oh,
the
they're
cinnamon roll things.
So they're not counting fancies?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm thinking
We may have cracked the code.
we might have. I don't know. I still think people are lying.
They're lying. I think so. I agree. I was like, no, there's no way. I had that many. I literally had that many like that week when I pulled this up. I was like, no. Okay, what was the first company to mass produce donuts?
Krispy Kreme? I mean, they are not Dunkin'. Those things like are chains in the last 30 years. I'm thinking something like in the 20s.
Yeah,
or
to like
something.
mass produce donuts.
I'm gonna go with Krispy Kreme. That just seems like there's a lot of. They've been in existence since I think since my life.
Okay.
They started in 5 years after you were born, Dan. So.
I don't know when they were started, but you are correct. It is Krispy Kreme
You
donuts.
got one finally.
Woo, woo, woo.
That was a good survey. Factual survey.
I didn't think to check when they first started doing that. I should have done more research, but I believe it's they're from North Carolina.
North Carolina.
I believe so. I have heard tales of a donut run that involves a Krispy Kreme donut at the start and the midway point, and then you get a box of donuts at the end.
I hope they have some receptacles for anybody that needs to get rid of their
Additional-
early and mid donuts.
That would be a fun race, though.
Yeah.
Get a donut at the beginning, get the fuel in the middle with
Wouldn't be
it.
bad if we was walking.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be great. Yeah, which country consumes the most donuts per year?
Oh, gotta be United States.
You think?
Yeah.
With their 10 to 12 donuts per year?
Yeah.
Or-
Well, we got 300 million people, so that should crank it up.
Yeah.
And I don't think China is really a donut country.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. India?
Is India into donuts? I have never seen that associated with India.
Yeah. Like think about places that like have donut Like people really like their donuts.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's got to be the Netherlands. It's got to be in there.
if they invented it.
If they invented it, yeah.
Okay, so according to the interwebs, it's Canada.
Canada.
Canada. They do have Tim Hortons.
Well, they are north of Buffalo. So
They are north of Buffalo. They're basically like Northern Americans.
Yeah. The things would have gone well in the War of 1812
Yeah.
would have been America.
There's gonna be like once again, small YouTube channel creates internet controversy when they claim that Canada is Northern America.
I bet there's a lot of Canadians wish things would have gone different in the War of 1812.
Per capita is what it says.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Consumes the most donuts per capita. Wonder how many donuts they eat per year.
Yeah, because we got a much sizable population. I think.
Yeah.
Well, it's per capita.
Per capita.
Oh, okay, that's different. Too.
Yeah. So once again, we have health nuts over here.
Yeah, that's throwing the whole thing down.
Skewing the results.
Yeah.
Oh man, those outliers ruining everything.
Yeah.
What is the name of the donut store that Homer Simpson used to frequent?
Do you have a multiple choice? I don't.
It's just I only ask this because it's a funny name to me.
I don't know.
It might be what you might feel like after you
It's
eat.
not the Quickie Mart, is it?
No, that's the convenience store.
Oh, okay.
But I'll take it. It is. You ready for this? Lard Lad Donuts. Yeah, Lard Lad Donuts.
Lard Lad.
Yeah. It might be what you feel like after you consume your 10 to 12 donuts per year. Let's see. It says, according to my gypsy, it's saying we're at 2.8 miles. So I have one final question.
Okay.
How many miles would one have to walk to burn off one glazed donut?
One glazed donut, I would say 15 miles.
15 miles.
I would think.
That's a lot of miles.
I would think.
15 miles. That's a big donut.
It's a big donut.
Yeah. So, according to the interwebs, 3 miles.
3 miles?
Yes. So we are 0.15 miles away
So we could
from a
have
free donut.
Yeah, that's right.
Free donut.
Only three.
Only 3. Nick gets 2 donuts today.
Yeah. Not if we get to them first.
Not if we get them first. We're coming after your donuts.
They're all out.
Yeah. So that's an appropriate distance for a donut run. It's a 5K. Look at it. That's pretty cool. It's little feet.
It's super cute.
Look at his little feet.
I know.
It's so cute.
I already ate my donut.
Did you?
Is that wrong?
No, that's the way to do it.
Here's a controversy. I think there's some of the walkers are acting like they're runners coming in. So they wouldn't be the last walker.
I've done that. Everyone's
Yes.
done that.
Oh yeah, I have run to the finish for the finish line photo of me
Wow.
I
running.
did that for hot chocolate last year.
Dad's calling us out. We're like,
It was really
yeah,
cold. It
how
was
dare
really
they?
cold.
No, there's some lying going on with surveys here and stuff.
It is
Okay.
the donut run.
Yeah. So one of the questions I had was, how many donuts per year does an American eat? How many would you say?
The
Average. Per year.
I can find the. Let me find the actual way that it's.
I mean,
worded.
I don't have that many, but that's
Yeah.
me.
It
So
says, how many donuts does the average American consume?
2 dozen.
2 dozen each year? It says 10 to 12 donuts per year.
That would be me.
That would be. She's the one. She's the one. I've had that many donuts this month.
No. Yeah, maybe one a month.
Maybe one
I was
a
gonna
month.
say that for me.
What is she's missed
What
out
kind
on?
of donut is it that you eat?
Glazed. No, I mean, is
She's
that
the
the
one.
average? Is that the average answer?
That's the average answer.
No, I eat sprinkles.
Okay.
I always go for sprinkles.
Pringles. I was like, is this Patricia who answered these survey questions? It's just.
No, if it was the average, I was going to say glazed, but I always go for sprinkles.
Okay.
Or a good long john
like cream filled, like
Chocolate
eclair.
filled donut, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
If those are there. I also like a good apple fritter.
Oh, frittler. Yeah, an apple frittler. Fritlers are delicious.
I went to Lynn's.
They're from a dip donut. Dip donut.
That's your cake ones there. So.
Cake ones with sprinkles.
Yeah.
Cinny Toast Crunch.
Chocolate peanut butter, Fruity Pebbles, and maple bacon.
Yeah, thank you. But I think I want a sprinkle.
Okay.
I think I do. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Of course.
You guys are great. How do you feel? How you did about donut trivia?
This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It made the days go quick. It's always fun walking with Andrea. We're just having a good time.
We're
talking.
trying to chase Patricia.
We
Didn't
tried.
catch her.
We were planning on running past you at the very end, but then we couldn't see you.
We were like a half mile late and she goes, where did she go? I was like, oh, she's
She
gone.
was over the horizon and gone there.
As the reigning champion of Donut Trivia with Dad, I present to you Donuts for Donuts.
Go nuts for donuts.
It's a game, apparently.
Oh.
And I don't know anything about it, and it could be awful.
The
but
pastry picking card game.
yeah.
2 to 6 players, ages 8+. Oh, I can't wait to try this.
Yeah, because you're 8+.
That's
So
right.
I thought that would be good. Also,
Take the donuts. A tray of tempting treats awaits you. Your bid in this freshly baked card game.
can you believe it?
Go for a stellar cooler or grab a glorious glaze. A double chocolate is sure to score, but in the long run, Boston cream may be worth more.
Oh,
Choose
no.
carefully.
I know.
If 2 or more players go for the same donut, nobody gets it. Ends with the highest score and the victory will taste sweet.
And better, and better.
Oh, this is gonna be
Yeah,
fun.
I don't know anything about it. It could,
All
but
right.
also the little donut has a mohawk. So I was like, heck yeah, that's happening. And JeffBezos.com said it was good. So
All right.
there you go.
Thank you
Yay!
very much,
Love
sweetie.
you.
Oh,
All right, that's it for real.
best birthday ever.
Only a couple months late.